My name's Ian Austin, and this is Friday Night Shudder! Horror Comics Blackest Night, issue 3, issue 4 even, recap. And it's going to tick off in 3, 2, 1, go. So if you're listening, Anchor, you obviously just heard the Monster Mash, or 30 seconds of Monster Mash, a great horror song by Bobby Boris Pickett, and in this case it's quite applicable because this is the DC Comics equivalent of the Monster Mash, except there's only one monster. But you can say the zombies, they aren't really zombies, but they're kind of zombies, are meshing against the DC universe, so in theory that is a mash. And you could say that DC Comics superheroes and supervillains have been monstrous, and that's what's led us to this. It's not perfect analogy, but it kind of works. Anyway, here we go with part 4. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying this series, but I'll be very glad when it's over, because 2 episodes a week is a lot of work. And especially with the special coming up near the end of December, I'm quite swamped at the moment. Luckily, I'm calling this on one of my lovely days off from work. So here we go, part 4. We start in Washington, D.C., the headquarters of the Justice League of America, the Earth's greatest superhero team, and indeed any Earths. Take that, Marvel, take that, Avengers. Do you think because Superman and Flash and Green Arrow cheated death before, they can cheat it again? I think so. Anyway, Flash is being punked out by Martian Manhunter, I guess? While Green Arrow's firing arrows haphazardly. We cut Coast City and graves of Martian Manhunter and Jessica Jordan. No, not Martian Manhunter. Graves of Martin Jordan and Jessica Jordan, Hal Jordan's parents. And obviously Black Hand's there being creepy. I cannot escape, my lord. They will not. Power levels 93.55%. Let there be light. Ha ha ha. Spark the beginning of the war. Blackest night to end it, says Black Hand. If we see Kendra Saunders, aka Hawkwoman, fighting off Mira. That'd be a cool fight, actually, but don't linger on it. We do linger on Mira's cleavage. Not necessarily artistic choice you'd make nowadays, but back then it was the mid-2000s and you got away with what you get away with. And even the brightest of lights will be blown out, my lord. We cut Mira speaking. The Indigo Lanterns claim to don't be capable of neutralising Black rings with Green Lantern, and yet they teleport Hal Jordan away, ? Incidentally, I'm not doing a Mirror voice, because I don't know what that sounds like. Even if I did try and copy the one dialect Amber Heard's using in movies, I can't do a Texas accent. And also, I don't want to demean what she's doing, because, face it, she had been Justice League. She's already got an uphill battle to get acceptance in this particular medium and genre, so I'm backing off for that. I guess they'll prioritise Mira. From what Indigo once said, they need Hal Riley to gather the other corpse, locate the source of black rings, and pull blood, says Ray Palmer as he kicks Hawkman in the face with Time Lawford. Which means our job is to hold Fort until Light Bright Brigade do their thing, Fort being Earth. We need to get clear of here and make sure everyone's up to speed, says Barry Allen with a stupid grin on his face. Where's Firestorm? He asked inquisitively. Speak for the devil, bro, and devil should appear. Cool, right? Says Firestorm. The bro zombie Deathstorm, even. As he sang out both Black Lanterns, and they're all gunning for Barry Allen. Oh no! How can you escape these sub-D-list jobbers? I mean, for fuck. This guy with a sword in there. There's Matt's Lord. There's a guy with Buffalo Man in back. I don't think he's going to be a problem for Barry Allen, considering he can literally run thousands of times faster than the Spear of Light. There's constrictors there too, for Christ's sake. Flash! Screams someone. As Flash speeds Mira and the Atom into Justice League base, and Black Lantern's trying to smash it through. Don't go running away yet, bro. Jason on board, dude. I can transmutate organics. Power levels 93.88%. We're power now, Jason. It's useless band heads for me, bruh, but I'll take it. Now, where were we, dude, Flash? I think I was about to take your brains, but I just got a new one, so give me your heart, bro. Heart. As he tries to rip Batman's heart out of his chest. Ah! Jason? Keep distance, Atom. I can't. My God, he fused with Ronnie. Ronnie killed her, Flash. The bastard killed my woman with his bare hands. And this time I'll turn Professor's brain in water and watch it spill out of his ears, dude. Let go of wheel, bro. Let go now. Ah! I can hit the voice in Black Ring Flash. It wants Barry Allen. You have to outrun it. It's coming for you too. For all of them. You need to get out of here. You need to evacuate Earth. Ah! You take shotgun, geek, because I'm driving, bro. Mira, what have you been doing behind my back, screams Aquaman, as the Flash starts waving his hands really quickly, great many gusts of wind. Arthur asks Mira. Stay here, says Ray. I don't stay, just keep him back, Barry, for Christ's sake. For 3 more seconds, as Ray starts dancing on the on Barry's really old-looking phone, like it's the piano from Big, the keyboard, giant keyboard piano from Big. He's playing chopsticks. Take a deep breath and hold on tight. I've been tinkering with my size control in bed, but I haven't done this before. Done what, says Mira, looking very scared as Barry's trying to keep off thousands of these arsehole zombies. 911, what's your emergency, comes the phone. Hello? Hello? If you can't talk... of course they can't talk, because they leap out of the phone. That's pretty awesome, by the way. Mira looks traumatized. Barry looks like he's about to throw up, and Ray looks like he's about to take a really good dump. Gotham City. Scarecrow, and there's fear all around him. And Scarecrow's awesome, by the way. He's one of my favourite villains. And I do this voice just right. I have to just give a second. Listen to the screams of horror. I want to feel it too. Fear. And there's Azrael, who's such an arsehole. He was meant to be new Batman, but he's John Paul Valley, aka Azazel or Azrael or whatever. He's a complete jobber. He's complaining about how they didn't deserve a saviour who sacrificed much as I did to protect your corrupt and misled lies. His power level's 95.44%. You don't deserve Azrael. No, we deserve someone better. You suck, mate. I want to feel the terror, but I'm immune to it, you see. I used my fear gas, one too many times. Rah! Says Azazel. I scare people, but nothing can scare me. Yeah, I wonder at this point, who the fuck is Scarecrow talking to? He's literally doing Bruce Willis in Die Hard. He's just monologuing for no reason. Like a complete arsehole, but it's so fantastic. So good. Nothing, says Scarecrow. Aye! Power levels 95.45%. Nothing but the best, man. Metropolis. Not just some rise anymore, it's us too. I got verification from Cheetah that formerly ceased stock Polaris. Just ripped heart out of a new one. The new who? Asked Lex Luthor. Security, level 6 activated. John Nicol, the new Dr. Polaris. He's a member of our society and my chief source of intel on Blue Beetle. A tragic loss, I'm sure, replies Lex Luthor. It was for business, Luthor. Mr. Luthor Calculator. I'm tired of you people getting too comfortable with me. Another example, you're invading one of my personal labs with this call. No one has this number. Calculators, he's basically Noah Cutler. He's like the consigliere for the entire supervillain community. I get paid because I have all numbers, even yours, Luthor. Entries 4, 5, and 6 sealed. Do you know how many people I've killed over the years? If the dead are rising, I'll have my own problems, Calculator. And be thoroughly honest, I'm sick of you and the rest of these delusional scabs hugging the edges of my greatness as if somehow we were all on the same team. Says Lex Luthor in a very Jesse Eisenberg way. We're not. He shuts the line off. Sublab 19 secure. As far as I'm concerned, it's every man for himself. Flash speaks in narration. Only dead emotional ties people like us are rising. Rest are staying in their graves. That's not true, by the way. Not in the whole context of this event. Because if that was true, why would all of those Green Lanterns have been risen? Dead Green Lanterns have risen to life. It's stupid. Why would you know soldier off? Shut up, Barry. So there's this headache. It's more like brain freeze. At least that something. Anyway, you two need to find down Scott, see if you can find young dead hurts while play Paul Revere for our league troops. How can you say stuff like this? You can't speak it. And find someone keep free firestorm. Searching. Our phone lines are overloaded. What's going on out there? My wife and son are at home, Flash. What do I do? Barry looks at him as if he's batshit insane. Just stay indoors, alright? And keep calm. Tell everyone who calls in to do the same thing and tell them the Justice League is on this, screams Barry. Ray looks at Barry with disgust. Justice League isn't on anything yet, Barry. Mira conforms to the same dialect as Ray. Look, Barry, we need to get Superman and Wonder Woman. Right now, you two are Superman and Wonder Woman, screams Barry. And Mira walks away from him, looking very, 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 very disturbed by the implication. No, we're not. I'm a literal fish out of water here, Flash. Barry looks at her gently. You've never been comfortable in Atlantis Eve, Mira. Black didn't stop you from defending it. Barry, says Ray, you both know more about what's going on than anyone else. I know you've been through a lot, Ray, with Jean and Sue. I know you shrank down and disappeared afterwards, but I also know you came back. You're here. And sorry for the pump out, but it's time to grow the hell up and be at him again. Arthur's gone, Barry. My son, now Garth, I have nothing to fight for anymore, Flash. For you, it's easy to find something. You belong up here, you're not an outsider. Barry's got batshit crazy eyes going now. Are you kidding me, Mira? Do you have any idea how frustrating it is? Slow down. Either have this conversation or any conversation for that matter. You both might feel like outsiders right now, but let me tell you something. The Just League is made of outsiders. Sorry, pause. No, it's not. Jeff Jones, you are really, really, really good writer, and I really like this comic, but that is not true. And making it true is the reason that DC Universe, the movie one, is in the state it's in. People enjoyed Wonder Woman because it was a DC comic books movie. By which I mean it was true to the character, which is insane because you wrote that, but you write this line. I don't get it. The point is, Diana, in some regards, okay, I agree, in some ways she is an outsider. In some ways, but in the context of it, when they form with the Just League, like, I can sort of understand Barry saying, but they're not outsiders. Not really. You know, and the idea that they are, it's going too far in direction, making it grim and sad and all that shit. People enjoy Wonder Woman because it has sad elements, but the core of it was a fundamentally good person being a superhero because they believe that way can be better than it is. That's brilliant. That's not like the tragic backstories of Marvel characters like Iron Man and Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, Bruce Banner, aka Hulk. You know? DC is made up of characters fundamentally like Captain America. People who are just good people who won't make a difference. The tragic ones, you can boil down to Bruce Wayne's tragic. But even then, that's not tragic. That's someone taking the worst experience of anyone's life, the losing their parents, and using it as a weapon. That is frigging inspiring. Okay? So I don't like the idea that the Just League are made of outsiders. I don't believe they are. I think they're just made up fundamentally good people who came together because they believe they can make a difference. Anyway, the only one of us who didn't worry about fitting in was Hal. He let the rest of the fitting around him. Yet he died, so how did that go back? He was literally possessed by the personification of fear in the DC universe. Maybe he should have worried about fitting in a bit more. But even then, that's not true. Superman didn't worry about fitting in. We've got a plan of action. Protect our planet until Hal and Corp shut down the source of flying dead. They're not flying. So right now, God hate me saying it, if they have turmoil tonight, we need to act a little more like Hal. We need to run in, take charge, and kick ass like we're born to. And Ray, Mira, we were born to. And yet you're outsiders. Okay. And besides, you literally have a team in DC Universe called Outsiders. Agreed. Atom? Question mark, says Mira. Atom? What are you doing? Question mark. Atom's ringing up phones, about to ask for pizza. He tries to hide his faux pas. I'm dialing up Mr. Terrific and routing call for one of his T-Spears. He'll be with Alan Scott. One more long-distance jump for you and me. See you as soon as I can, says Barry, and good luck, as Mira looks really pissed off and it's just jumping to enough fucking phone and just mutters, I really wish one of us could fly. Anyway, look, Barry, if I'm Wonder Woman and you're Superman, what's that make Barry? Ray looks at her like she's fucking dumb. The Flash. What do you want him to say, Mira? He actually has his own comic book at this point. Anyway. You've reached the mobile office of Michael Holt. Leave a message at the beep. He's not answering, says Mira. Just means re-entry will be a little more turbulent. Beep. Do yourself a favour and try to keep your eyes open this time, Mira. Flying through fibre optics and being beamed from satellites across Earth puts on one half light show. It really is. That's something I'd like to see in a movie or even Legends of Tomorrow. The effect of Ray jumping into an item like a phone and travelling through it, because that's amazing. That's really a really cool image. Anyway, Manhattan. Your anger burns so bright, but you project onto everyone. For I don't know, the 7th time, shut the fuck up. He doesn't actually say that. That's just me saying it. That's Damage, by the way. Damage is essentially I can't remember his name at this point, but he's essentially a kid who's the son of just started American member named Atom Smasher, and he has the ability to create his fists can become atom level power. You think reading my line profiles catching war damage? At least you made out live, says Radioactive Man or Nuclear Man or some shit. They keep repeating the same thing over and over, and you keep blowing up freedom fighters only watch them stitch back together, says the new Atom Smasher. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do, Atom Smasher? Not even Miss Terrific has an idea of what's going on. Reveal, says the Ray, says the T-Spears, the Atom and Mirrors jump out of it. A little more turbulence, says Mira, ? Sorry. And sorry for that T-Spear, Miss Terrific. I'll league reimburse you later. Miss Terrific looks very, very concerned. Atom ? Do me a favour. Do me a quick favour, guys. Point me to Alan Scott. As Barry starts doing his State of Gettysburg dress. This is the Flash. If you're receiving this, chances are you already know what we're up against. Black Rings have sent on Earth and are raising our friends, family and enemies from the dead. He runs past one woman who's fighting off Maxwell Lord and the Unknown Soldier. But these Black Lanterns are not them, and they're not unstoppable. Green Lantern's corps have set out to destroy the source behind these Black Rings. See Green Lantern spin-offs. At least I see him protect Earth until he does. These things are attracted to all kinds of emotional outbursts, positive and negative. So first things first, keep your emotions in check. That means you, Arrow, he says as he runs past Black Canary and Green Arrow. Instantly, the Flash and Green Arrow's antagonistic relationship, one, it did not make two TV shows, because in TV shows, Barry Allen and Oliver Queen are best friends, and it's really, really cool, refreshing thing. But in comic books, for a long time, they were really good friends, and it's really cool. But then Barry came back from the dead, and when he came back from the dead, he had an issue of Ollie. I don't know why. I think it's because Jeff Johns wanted to position Hal Jordan and Barry Allen's best friends again. But, you know, he pushed Green Arrow to the side. And then, don't get wrong, I thought Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run was really good, and his Flash run was really good too. But I missed the Green Lantern, Green Arrow friendship because it was a seminal part of 70s and 80s. And to just be like, no, we're going to move back away from that. Especially after you did such a good job, Jeff Johns, in the Green Lantern rebirth of Hal and Green Arrow's friendship. And even in some early parts of your Green Lantern ongoing story arcs, which at some point I'll review properly enough podcasts. But they had a really good issue where the Black Mercy plant from What Have Happened to Man of Tomorrow came back, and they did an issue where it infected Green Arrow and Green Lantern, and it's really cool, you know? Anyway, he runs past the Teen Titans, which are Donna Troy, who spent a year doing podcasts on, not even come close to how weird her backstory is. Starfire, Cyborg, who's obviously Booyah, Dove, Hawk, and the new Dove, Dawn Granger. Incidentally, this Dove is one of my favourite new characters in comic books. I think it's a really good idea. and I can't wait to get the DC Universe stream app when it eventually launches in frigging UK, because I really want to watch Titans. I think it looks good. Anyway, secondly, when supposed to do intense light, their black rings become vulnerable. Trick is that usually involves power from Green Lantern's ring, but some of you out there might be able to weaken rings enough with your own light to destroy them. You're asking all of you able to shine as brightly as you can. Jesus Christ. Coast City's lightning slams down. Light is everything to them. Power levels 97.77%, especially in the end, says Blackhand. But the tongue of light they see, it leads to where they least expect. The Guardian's great ultimate lie. It's hidden here beneath the dead, he says as he gazes into the eyes of Bruce Wayne's skeleton head. Barry, ? Says Wally West. The Flash. Got your message and spreading word. Time's ready to fight too, Flashes. Where should we go, says Bart Allen. Wherever there's trouble, Bart, is Dr. Fate's come back from the dead. Oh, that's bad. He's one of the most powerful magicians and musicians. Alan Scott has this ring. My ring doesn't exactly operate like Howard's atom. It's not connected to that battery out there on Oa. It's his own power source. Pico's nothing, he says, as he destroys a bunch of Black Lanterns. There's another one, Superman's other cousin, the other Superwoman, Power Woman. Yeah, Alan, nothing. Sarcastic arsehole. It's keeping them back, but says the Sandman, not Neil Gaiman's. This is Jeff Johns. Keeping them back, says Sandman, but for how long and what can the rest of us do? Incidentally, he has a really awesome gas mask and gas gun and has prophetic visions of future, which is really cool. And also you've got Citizen Seal there, people remember from Legends of Tomorrow, and also Courtney Whitmore Stargirl is there, who's going to have her own series soon. Thank you, says Mira, as she fires a burst of water. And it looks like it evaporates Green Lanterns, but it doesn't. It's the damage is being douchebag. What's she going to do, drown them? Look, you can't feel fear damage, says Ray. It's just what you want. I'm not afraid, Atom. I was just pointing out the absurdity of trying to suffocate the dead. That just means you're covering up fear of attitude, dude. Why are you handing on my shoulders this damage? You're Al Pratt's boy. Though, to tell you the truth, I wasn't aware of your father until after I took the name. Look, I don't wear this mask for the Atom. I wear it so I remember not to pull my punches like the rest of you, because you're scared. Well, after all this, who the fuck wouldn't be scared? He doesn't say fuck. Al, ? Don't listen to the little man's song. Oh shit, it's the original Atom, Al Pratt. It's okay to be afraid as he punches his son. Why would you burn an old friend, Alan? Says Dr. Fate. Mira starts realising it's not doing shit. And it's not affecting them. It's nice to finally meet my boy. It's not your father, Grant. Stay strong, don't be an arsehole. Atom, ? Where you going, ? Rage, fear, love is what the original Atom season damaged. You're angry, aren't you? All those years and I never even bothered to play a game of catch. My dad didn't know about me, arsehole. Of course I did. I just didn't want you. You try and detonate your fists the same way I used to, but I couldn't absorb your power, son. If I can't get your heart easy way, I'll just blow you apart and pick through pieces. As they're fine to stalemate. Now if I strain your atom punch with a little creative molecular juggling, now stay the hell away from him, screams the Atom. I really like moments like that. I don't know what to do. I do. We do it your way, Grant. We beat them down again and again till it's over. Not for your father, but for the rest of the planet. You think you can handle that? Fuck yeah, says Damage. Hope, as he's punched through the chest by Jean Loring. Ray's ex-wife. Grant! Power levels 100%. My sweet, sweet Ray. Jean, ? As Ray starts remembering all that ridiculousness of Jean Loring being one who murdered Sue Dibney with a flamethrower and who became Calypso. It's been twice I've turned your little planet inside out. Power levels 100%. He screamed in Barry's ears. He clutches his head and he goes briefly white as a skeleton. Ah! What is that? He says as he stops just shy of Coast City sign. That voice. We're back on space set to 666, the planet Riot. Power levels 100%. The light awaits the sky. Wally, Bart, change plans. Steph won't get Coast City pronto. I feel something. Transporting. Space Sector 2814 as a literal Black Lantern falls in frame. Black Hand, question mark. Boom! A burst of energy stops Barry from getting anywhere near Black Hand. Flesh, 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 flesh. Flesh, 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 flesh. As the Black Lanterns immersed himself into the streets of Coast City. Necron, rise! As Barry sees Scar emerge and Necron literally coming back from the dead. Necron essentially empty of dead in DC Universe. How, says Barry? Where the fuck I? He doesn't say fuck. Coast City. Jesus Christ. Try again. Coast City. Rise. Barry Allen. You owe me your life. Jesus Christ, you all do. Holy shit. That is the end of part 4. And I will be back to do my wrap up in a second after my voice recovers. Oh, remind me to leave it a while before I do that Necron voice again. Holy shit, that really hurts my throat. What can I say about this issue? A fair bit happened. But again, it's like last one. It's a bit of placeholder in this, really. It's not bad. It's very entertaining, very fun to read. But works in context of the bigger picture more than it does as a standalone issue. The offhand mention of old Green Lanterns for fighting this in another comic book. If you own that comic book, it's great. But if you don't, it's like, we want to see it. You know? Like, it's after they've so big focus in the last couple of issues, they just disappear. And I get that, unlike most events, Green Lantern comics, especially Hal Jordan solo comic, were part of the actual project and were part of the experience, like you were told to read them. But if that's the case, it should all be included in the main comic, you know? You think it would be. So not bad. Again, stuff is happening. Like Necron's Risen is a big move, and that does feel like halfway point for the series, and it's really cool. But no, like despite deaths and despite the threat the zombies present, it's not a real threat to main characters of DC Universe, like the Flashes and Green Lanterns, like Hal Jordan, and even Alan Scott, he's not exactly defeating them, but he's holding them off relatively easily. I mean, you would think with Martian Manhunter that there would be more peril to like the big guns of DC Universe, but despite in the tying Green Lantern one, him holding off Barry Allen and Hal Jordan and nearly defeating them, you know, and all talk of him having all of Superman's powers and more, he's still getting punked out a fair bit. I mean, it's not bad. I really enjoy it. I really like this series, despite the fact that recording this is fucking insanely difficult because some of the dialogue's not meant to be spoken. Other dialogue I have to make vulgar because they unsell it. It's one of my annoyances with comics. I remember Brad Mates' Identity Crisis, which I actually think is a good comic, although I'm aware of how problematic it is. But there's parts of that where characters go like, oh my god, in a really understated fashion, when you think, this is the point someone would swear, you know? And I get they can't, I can, they can't, but, you know, what can you do? But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to... I remember the last couple of issues that went really kicks off. I remember issues 6 and 7 are being really, really, really crazy. So we'll get some eventually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you'll be back next week for the next edition. And in about an hour's time today, I'll be recording that next edition. So this is Ian from past saying, remember, life is beautiful.